trade I took yesterday on Wednesday, February 4th on SOFI. So if you take a look at the screen, first I start off on the daily. The night before on Tuesday, I set my alert on previous day low. So right here, this red line, previous day low, I set the line there, I set the alert, and then fast forward to Wednesday, I wait for the alert to hit. I go to typically the 5-minute to start. This was today, Thursday, so if I go back to Wednesday here, wait for the alert to hit. So this candle here is the one that made the alert go off. So this one right here, this is the one that made the alert go off. So then I was waiting for a retest. I took a look at this candle here. So this one here for my retest, this green candle, this is the one I was taking a look at, and I thought maybe I would enter here. However, I didn't really love how extended the EMA was from the level, so I decided to wait. And as you can see, that was a good idea for me to wait. It ended up testing, going back up above the level and testing the 9 EMA, and then we slowly started to trickle down back below the level. So once I saw that it broke back up, I actually switched to the 10-minute. Once 10 a.m. hits, I typically switch over to the 10-minute. I just don't want to get faked out in any chop or anything with the 5-minute later on. So if I go to the 10-minute chart, you can see this 10-minute candle is the one I was thinking of. This had the 5-minute retest in it that I was thinking of entering on. Well, it broke above, it closed above the level, the previous day low, this flashing pink and red line here. So I waited, and I saw that it came up, kind of hit VWAP, and then it came back down. So I thought maybe this might come back down. It didn't, closed above, so I just waited patiently. And then I got another break under the level. So another candle right here, broke under previous day low. Then here is where I entered. This candle right here, it was going above the level, but then sellers stepped in and stomped out this candle, and we closed below the level. So this gave me confirmation, and I entered right towards the end of the candle, right around here, this $20.98 area. And then the next candle made me a little nervous, and really, if I saw stronger bulls stepping in, and if the 9 EMA was not creeping down towards the level, I would have stopped out. But once this closed, it did close above the level. I decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to see what this 9 EMA has in store. The overall market was pretty weak, so I liked the probability of this continuing lower. So I waited patiently, and pretty quickly it started to break back below that level, and we flushed out the rest of the day here until around 120 when we started to reverse back up. So here, good patience, letting the 9 EMA come down. Not the cleanest entry, but I wanted to see this play out. Back looking at the daily, I really liked the way this looked, and I'm glad I did. It ended up hitting 100%. Unfortunately, I sold pretty early. I had a meeting at work, so I had to kind of cut it. I didn't really want to have to think about this in the back of my head while at a work meeting. So I cut it maybe around here when we were extended from the 9 EMA. This was like 25 to 30% on the contracts, and then it ended up going to 100% on my watch list after I was already out. But that's what I'm looking for every single day for the break and retest. See you in the next review.